I've been looking on YouTube to see these case studies and it's ridiculous. It's 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds putting like 500k in 5 days, 500k in 30 days, 400k in 30 days. And they're running it like a 2 ROAS with like TikTok ads. They basically make it seem like it's super easy. Short-term, quick profits, blah, blah, blah. They never talk about the back end, the problems. You cannot just scale a brand and a product that you're shipping from China to the moon and not have problems on the back end. There will be shipping delays, there'll be product quality delays. And I'm telling you now, if they're doing it legally, there will be a lot of returns. They're going to get banned from payment processes. It's not sustainable. And yes, they come across happy, it's easy, etc. But it's just not the case. In this video, I'm going to break down a serious 0 to 100k in 5 days case studies. And that title is only brief. That 100k in 5 days, it took me 3 years to get to that. That is the genuine truth. And any actual brand owner or e-commerce brand owner, yes, you can scale quickly, but if you're a real company, it will be sustainable and long lasting. Because for anyone watching this, the goal is to be financially free. And you cannot be financially free with a 2-month gamble going 0 to 500k in a month with loads of problems, loads of returns, and you probably don't even get your money anyway because Stripe or PayPal will hold it. So people don't talk about this, but yeah. I'm Nathan, I've been in the e-commerce game for 7 years. I've generated over $3 million in sales and I actually sold my dropshipping company. I built a company, I hired a team, and I built sustainable business to which I exited, which I'll talk about at some point. This is, I think it's the first time I mentioned it on YouTube. That is coming soon. So I would suggest like and subscribe. I haven't actually been on YouTube because I've been building e-commerce brands. It takes time, there's a lot of problems, and I'm the guy if you want a point of reference because I've been there and I've done that. So in this case study, I'm going to break down the type of product I sold and why. It'll probably surprise you because it's not the stuff you see online. My testing strategy on how I'll launch a product, easier than you think. And then how I actually scaled to 100k in 5 days, like properly with a good ROAS, high profits, low returns, good customer support. All the proper stuff that you need in a real business. Get your notebook out, get your pen, and let's dive into this video and let's check out my results so you know I've been doing it. As you can see, we did £116,000 in literally 5 days. So let's have a look at that in dollars. Actually did $205,000 in 5 days, which any of these gurus would have put $200,000 in 5 days, but I put £100,000. I put $100,000 because I thought it was that. So I've actually doubled up the 5 days on 200k in 5 days, which is even better. We started off this week or whatever day it was, 10k days, 10k days, and then we bumped it up to 37k, which is like $45,000 in a day, which is ridiculous. 18,000, 20,000, 20,000, and it just carried on. This was in the period of 5 days. This is a special period which I will get on into the video. If you are interested in launching, starting and scaling your first dropshipping brand to build a company in a real business, click the link below. There's the free demo below. If you just want to join the free Discord, I'm doing live weekly calls sometimes. Depends if I've got enough time. Join the Discord as well and check the free demo. That is all in the description below. Let's start off and talk about what product did I sell and why. And this is different to what everyone talks about. I sold products that are boring. Not these fucking gimmicky products like this super new cool fan or like this. That's my dog barking at the back. Shut up, dog. Not like gimmicky products from China that are like $20. I was selling products with an AOV of £350. Big AOV. And they were products that were boring. Super boring. But they're products that are in a market that people need. I'm going to give you an example. Toilet paper is boring, but everyone buys it. No one on e-commerce talks about this. Sell the products that people actually buy because it doesn't really matter if you brand it a bit bad. They'll buy it anyway because they probably need it. All you see on YouTube is gimmicky products, maybe a fashion dress, some water slide, these super cool new ice baths that are going around right now. Like, yes, these are good, but these are gimmicks. Like, you want products that sell every day. There's a prime example. There was a really big e-commerce brand called Purdy and Fig. They sell washing up, soap, etc. That is a normal product in everyday life, but they have taken that, branded it, built it in a new system, got their own manufacturing, and they have built a multi-million-dollar e-commerce company with just the power of the internet. So take something that is boring, that is bought, put a unique spin on it, turn it into $1 million company, which is exactly what I did. The product I chose was boring, used in every household in the UK, USA, all around the world. People needed it and there was always a demand for it. So what I did, and I saw another company selling these products, I was like, they're making a lot of money. They're running ads. I've looked on Facebook ad library, they're running ads. I've seen they've got loads of views. They must be making loads of money, but their branding was terrible. So I saw an opportunity. I was like, right, I'll take that, make it better. And it was a boring product and I marketed it well. I put a spin on it, got the packages branded, got the customer support well, and I turned it into a real business. And that's why it was such an easy business to scale and sustain, because there was always a demand. demand. Even if the recession hit in the UK or the USA, it didn't affect it. My sales went up because the products were needed. There's no ups and downs, they're just needed when they're needed by families, people. So look for products that are boring and needed. I think that's honestly like a desk. Everyone needs desks. Market a good desk. Google Ads is such a perfect example of like boring products. So people search for things on Google when they need them. So look at Google Trends, blah, blah, blah. What are people searching for? What do people need? And just put your ads in front of their face and they will buy it. That simple. I want to dive into my Facebook ad account and show you how I would test a new product with my Facebook ads. I'm a big avid fan of Facebook ads, so I scaled this with the mainly front driver was Facebook ads. So I'll break it down actually before we get into it. So I'm looking at the triple whale now of the results we produce, and I'm looking at like the advertising breakdown. So we spent in the 5 days 20 grand on Facebook ads, 3 grand on Google ads, 1.6k on Pinterest ads, and we got a blended ROAS of 5. This is really good. Anything above 2 ROAS, now anything above a 3 ROAS is really profitable. We made a lot of money. This net profit is probably semi-close. It's probably about 45k profit, maybe 50k, minus the fixed cost. So the fixed cost for the day would have been, I don't know, maybe 3 grand, 4 grand. So yeah, about 50 grand profit in a day, which is absolutely ridiculous. In a day, sorry, 5 days, which is absolutely ridiculous. 20% mer. Returning customers 9%, which is pretty good for a dropshipping store. That's why I talk about the branding, people coming back. But yeah, this was the breakdown of spend. So I know everyone talks about TikTok, but TikTok is still up and down, up and down. And as you saw, I was looking at some YouTuber video and he got a 2 ROAS. He was getting 2 ROASs from TikTok. Facebook is very sustainable. It's got a big customer base of people who are a bit older, boomers. They've got more money. They like spending. So Facebook and Mars is still the best platform. So that's what I want to show you. I test my products on Facebook and I want to show you my strategy. I want to talk to you about how I would test the creatives, the product. If this product is visual and it sells itself, let's say it's a boring product like I was talking about, you can use image ads. Image ads for me were actually the best performing ads on Facebook and they're the easiest to make. You can probably find these image ads from your supplier, from AliExpress, or just from the internet and recreate them, put some text on, put some branding on them and make them your own. For me personally, I would test image ads to begin with at it's an easy way to test without putting too much effort in, without having to make a video ad. I'm going to show you how I would set up this campaign. Very basic. So you always want to set up the campaign to be sales. Whatever position you're in, always sales. Advantage plus would be on your base scaling campaign, not your initial testing. So we're going to go manual sales campaign. Literally what you would do is we would probably put 2 to 4 ads per ad set. We'd probably keep it broad or an interest if we're specifically trying to target someone, but broad works best generally, and it's good to just test broad anyway, especially once things are working. Broad always works best. This is how you would test in 2023. Test. So we'd have 1 ad set, keep it very simple. Put the pixel in, ignore the cost per result. Dynamic creative, leave off. Budget. So if you've got money, I would suggest £50 or dollars per ad set. If you do not have money to spend, I would say 5 to 10. So let's go with 10. Audience, you want 1 location. So United Kingdom. Age, leave open. Detailed targeting on, leave on for now. Advantage placements, leave all on, unless this is a developed account and you know where they work best, and put those manual placements in. So like we said, once we've got the 4 creators in the ad set, every time you want to test a new batch of creatives, so let's say another ad set, we want to test some videos for the product, we'll just duplicate the ad set and put 2 to 4 videos in. It's that simple, and you run $10 a day for up to 7 days. But if you have budget, I would suggest $50 per day for like 3 to 5 days, then make your decision. But this is how you test a product in 2023. Keep it very simple. I understand that was very quick, but setting up a Facebook campaign is very easy and you should be able to figure it out as you go along. What I would suggest is just keep it simple. It's like the best thing you can do is keep it simple. The big question, how did I do 100k, actually 200k in 5 days US dollars? The key process towards this was preparation. I spent 2 months before testing content. So I was doing what I set up earlier. I would have 4 creatives in a batch of ad set, and I would test in, I think I tested 150 creatives 2 months prior to Black Friday Q4. And that gave me the opportunity to verify content for Q4 November, which is the biggest sale in e-commerce, coming up to Christmas, Black Friday. These are the biggest sales, and because our products are high OV, people want discounts. So I spent 2 months prior testing content, understanding which the best products on our website was, and finalizing that to which, when the 5 days come for Black Friday, I could scale the ads up dramatically. Amongst that, I made key hires of a Facebook ad guy who's really good at managing budgets, etc. Email person who was sending strong email campaigns to the email list we've been collecting for a whole year. And then we made all the website to do a Black Friday, the social medias, blasted the email campaigns. Everywhere we could think of was Black Friday on our website, and we attacked our user customer base. The biggest takeaways I had from this is patience, okay? Scale slowly, build a back end, hire a good team, and actually put time and effort into a company. Do not scale fast and fall hard. Scale slow and steady and build a real business. That is what I vouch for, and I know no one on the internet talks about it. It's just 17-year-olds scaling to $1 million in a day with no effort, but that's not how it works. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I suggest if you want to join me and launch and scale your first brand, or you've launched one and you need help to do even better, watch the free demo, potentially join, and then the free Discord is below. Peace and love. My name's Nath.